Interesting. I don't know if it'll be as much as some of the other maps we've seen, especially over on Nuke. Oh, look at that early though. Waro putting that P250 to use. Grim also dealt with. That mid play has been quickly dismantled, and Monte will stream into this A site, which Hulzerk has just evacuated.
5-man on road, looking to get that bomb planted, somewhat uncontested. Hard work to be done then by Complexity. Oppressive angles being held by Monte. Unable to trade that kill though. JT will have another look. In the absence of Floppy, will pick one up once again. Hulzerk gets dropped. Floppy's got much to do. This hasn't been fully identified by Monte just yet. They are executing into the A bomb site though. Look at the sheer level of junk being thrown onto this bomb site. JT is here to fight. Also here to get traded. Hulzerk in the smoke for the time being. Will there be a flash for him? What play will he look to make? Krasnov pulling grenades out, getting caught by Hulzerk then. The trades will continue. 3-on-2 for Monte. Bomb planted. Only Grim and Elige remain. No kits for the final two, but they are on the bomb site. Can they find the kills? Are the angles good enough for Monte? Waro, the low health player, will show presence by that pillar. Big smokes, but Demka gets dropped in isolation. And now it's SDY versus Grim. 1v1. He'll play the bomb if he can. That's a big smoke up though. No grenade to deal with it. Sees Grim standing around there, holding the defuse this time, running out of rounds, but goes for a new Galil. Can he find the angle? Too far to the left, too far to the right.
Monte now, set play out of spawn looking likely, grouped around this B bomb site. They've got utility on the go.
Chain flashes will be important, bro. Making his way forward. Hulzerk swing and a miss from him. Delivers on a second opportunity. Still standing as Hulzerk. He's got a flicks as well.
Left side. And this pillar position is one of the main ones they've got to be concerned about. But this pillar is just a little bit...
That you can try with your friends, or versus other players and with bot. Here as an example. In the case flip mode, I challenged this guy with his 5 cases, worth of $25. I win the battle, so I got $56 worth of skins. Use code Bonono can additional 5% bonus. And Bonono giveaway. Join password Bonono. For more information, try the following link.
Always got to be focused here, Monte. Always got to be ready for aggression. That double swing was beautifully timed, though. According to plan, I think at a 4v5, you almost have to go for CT aggression, but you see Monte aware of that fact. Floppy looking for a lineup, but he only gets one. And I think that might spell doom for Complexity in this round.
Nothing doing for them. Into the meat grinder goes Grim. Elige 16 HP will try and find a hidey hole, but Waro's heading towards him. I mean, he may collect an AWP here if Waro's not careful, but he's got the gun in hand.
So they definitely have been able to adapt. Hulzerk spots the tight angle, gets dinked, but no problem.
Things will start to slow down now as the smokes are up. That lurk has been dealt with now as Floppy is swung upon by Waro. Swing of the AWP, that is. 3-on-4 as that smoke will create some space for Demka. 45 seconds on the clock, and Complexity have to wonder about that B bomb site as well. They haven't really seen the bomb here. Big pop flash and a great snap from Demka. Good angle, but not good enough. Also responds to those traces. He's got a strong angle for the remainder and support from JT. Molly will force him away. All the CTs committing now. 27 seconds on the clock as Krasnov looks to try and find Hulzerk, who's not showing just yet. JT, the initial engager, will be enough.
So JT will just be looking to buy time, and as he spots those players. Ooh, Smoke took an awkward bounce, but he still does big damage.
Colossal damage. What a tight choke point. That's going to ruin the timing of Monte. Looking for a plan B now. Splits of the B bomb site. Demka's been on a rotation this entire time in the meantime, going through T-spawn. Meeting Hulzerk in the worst way. 20 seconds. This is the round for Complexity to build their money. Close that gap by one more. Only 2 remaining for Monte. Not sure if a bomb plant is likely for them here. Too many man. Has he got the flicks? He absolutely has. He also has the rifle support. Not anymore. They are quickly dispatched of. JT desperately trying to get into position. If he falls, then surely so does the round. Still on a rotation through mid, not looking for lurkers. SDY still in the back with the bomb, maybe offering some extra util. Grim taking big damage from that grenade. Complexity may be close enough to lose everything. Also close enough to win this round. 3-on-3 and the bomb's not planted just yet, and it gets better for them. Demka offering an angle for Hulzerk, and he'll take it. A lot of util on the site. Krasnov considering making a play. Lots of sounds for him. Spots Grim, bomb planted, drops JT, finds Horzok, but can't finish him off. Down to 4 HP. SDY needs to find that frag before Grim gets activated here. There's Horzok, but Grim...
Same play in this round.
Oh, this is a turbo round from them. They are sending it straight in, and Floppy may be the only person here to offer something, especially with that molly towards that connector for mid, but Horzok will force his way through the fire. One way or another. 5 on 3. Monte not having the success they were looking for. They swarmed with the numbers, but what have they got to show for it? Krasnov in a 1 versus 3 now. Plenty of time, but he's got to find the kills. Has to avoid a trade frag, but he's been spotted. Down to 36 and now down to 0.
Oh, he's going into them, but JT will get one before traded. A bit of info as well, with 35 seconds remaining. Complexity sending reinforcements to this B-bomb site.
Grim somewhat pinched for the time being. Floppy delivering on the rotation. Grim still standing for now, though. Edging forward are Monte. 20 seconds on that clock, 2v1. They know where Floppy's coming from. They're lining up for him, but...
P250 out for Grim. Long-range fights being taken. Bro looking to do what he can do. Oh, and the answer is he can't do anything. From the U-box position.
And here they come. Catches the bomb carrier. Good start, but a bad finish with Elige trading. More Julies are on deck, though, for these CTs of Monte. 3 on 3 is SD. Oh, that's nasty from SDY. And that is even... Hot flash to the side. Elige might get both of them. Great work through the door. Goodbye. This is a big problem for Monte.
Yeah, Elige slowly showing up now on this T side. Has started to up his game. And again, Monte might feel as though they just have to take a risk here. They're so far down in numbers. Damage done by the nades. Demka able to find one, and Bro is here. He's a little concerned about mid, though. Maybe just concerned about saving at this point. Oh, he's out of ammo. Grim will deal with him. And the nade onto Krasnov enough to finish.
Oh, that's a big flash for Grim. Looks away after the flash comes through. No spray from him, but JT will clean up the mess. Warrow's on an island now. Well, SDY is going to get there pretty quickly to help him, though. Will there be variants around these smokes? Will there be a HE into them? There will be, but no result afterwards. Complexity starting to swarm. Now that's a big frag for SDY. Needs a second and finds one. Looking for JT also. Spots the bomb. And Demka will join the defenses. 2 on 2. Oh, Warrow's conceded his angle just as JT makes his way towards that water. He's missed all the angles as Complexity rotates.
How long do Monte wait, though? They surely must start to realize B is clear. Demka's not rotating, though. They're actually chasing, and Warrow will find one, but JT, where's he going to go? He looks back, tries to spot that player. That's going to cost him a bit of time here as Monte group up for this rotate. Oh, this bomb plant's hard now. Might get it down, but he'll be trapped on the site, and Monte know it. This is so tricky for JT. He gets the 1v1 and the follow-up!
Brutal. That's a brutal loss for Monte. Look up.
And they'd already been losing rounds prior. Oh, the auto shot. He out in mid. The flash sets him up for one. Complexity aware that Warrow's there because he threw the flash. So just an even trade early.
Dire situation. Really just walking to their doom here. Horzok a little late, but still delivers. Going back for the second one as well, but look how many reinforcements he's got behind him. Krasnov needs a miracle, and he might just get one. He finds 2 and makes it competitive. There's Bro coming up, but JT clutches again with a multi-frag. Horzok creeping through now with the AWP. Look at the angle clearing from him. It is absolutely brutal. Looking for Demka as well. What can he even do? Now the utility comes. Floppy and Horzok looking to do more. Floppy drops Demka, but they know that there's more players here. They're a bit spread out across the map. They'll go to join their teammates. In the meantime, Elige may have them locked down as he enters mid once again. It's been such a nuisance here, but Bro will just about survive.
Complexity rerouting back to B. Krasnov, the anchor on this side, tries to do what he can, but Grim wins the duel. Bro's in on the fast flank, but Horzok so prepared. He misses the shot, fires too soon, and Bro comes in with a couple of kills. Could it be another clutch, though? It's Grim looking for these angles, but he might have looked the wrong way here. Moving in, they still haven't spotted him, but finally, SDY.
Finally, some success. Finally. It's been a long time they've been looking for it in this half. Pick up the slack. If they're going to keep pressing forward here, Complexity Sending it into the bomb site. Elige will start the proceedings, and the numbers are here. So's the util. Oh man. That is quite the search from Complexity. That is one way to solve the problem. Not sure if Monte can afford to pursue this round. But can they afford to lose it either? Demka's fishing for something, but there is much work to be done here. They have the kits, and they are going to commit to this one.
How?
SDY gets dropped. Demka not far behind. It is an abattoir on the B bomb site. And Monte are on the meat hooks.
26 kills for JT. He's not that far from a 30 bomb either. And he's an in-game leader. Easy to take. Just that first kill from Elige, and bro, see that, just in trouble.
So exposed, all of a sudden, very seen.
Elige has already made his way up mid, but Monte aware of that. Oh, the auto shotty, not good enough at that sort of range. Waro trying to see if he can pick up the pieces with the AWP, but not given the opportunity, and that flash forces him away.
Elige has been having a field day in that area, and that's given him great advantages. Floppy with a... that's a hell of a headshot from Floppy. And a 4v3 as JT continues to put up the numbers, heading towards 30, but they may run out of rounds at this pace. Demka now in a 1 versus 4. Everybody standing for Complexity with a frag in this round. Maybe they won it in the first half on their CT side. I really did wonder with the sheer amount of rounds they put up. Outside of the pistol, Monte have had not much to show in this second half. And it looks like the end of the line for them, unless Demka's got a miracle round, and he doesn't. Complexity with an upset maybe in this first game, taking a Nubis with strength. A great performance from JT, including an ace, to have a wonderful...
The 3 is now possible. Hooksy starts well. Okay, that's not a good sign for Grayhound at all. If Hooksy can walk in and take the head off of Liaz and then Vexite, G2 straight into the A bomb site, and it is without much of a flourish from Grayhound thus far in the pistol round. Hunter's on a good angle here to watch that creep from Sicko as well. Nice quick raw adjustment with the dualies. We'll get 1 and then 2. Sicko starting to activate. And that will get the Grayhound fans excited. They've got no time to slow down, though. They really have to move into this site quite quickly. Alistair unable to hit the headshot, and now it's on to Ence, the captain of the team. Swaps out for the dualies with 18 bullets remaining, but his time is up. It has dwindled away. There's no winning this pistol round anymore for Ence. And G2 will claim the first round. Bait Ali a little bit here. Let Alistair get that information, and then it'll be Sicko to try to actually take the committed fight. Ence, in the meanwhile, has dispatched of Hunter. Some decent damage being done, but not quite enough. Vexite actually chimes in with the pistol. Alistair is the only one really that can make much of a difference down on B now, and unfortunately he's only got a USP, so he needs his assistance to come through. It's the headshot onto monesy. Trade's not there from Liaz yet. The nade won't quite catch monesy enough. 7 HP, but Ence is certainly putting in work from heaven. This round's been a bit all over the place, but Grayhound are kind of thriving in that chaos. Liaz just can't get Hooksy, though. And it will fall onto Ence once again, as it so always does for Grayhound.
No kit. It's got to pick up the pace. Both of these players very, very low, though. It's quite doable. Oh, kit picked up there on the stairs. That's big.
Yeah, but Hooksy on a cheeky angle here. Can't quite land his shots. He did enough to put Ence down to 8 HP. Bomb's not planted for monesy right there. Oh, the flick from Ence. A nasty one. And he looks cool, calm, and collected as he wins that clutch, which...
Ramp side, layered flashes coming in.
First one not going to blind Sicko, nor the second, but monesy will put him down, and Vexite gives away his position without really doing any damage to G2. So that'll be G2 looking to get into the B bomb site. Ali already there. Shuts the door on Hooksy. And G2 slow down as a result. This nade will do a number to Ence. Lands right on top of his head. But you do still have Alistair there. He's undone by a monesty. And JKS gets Ence as well. So, a little bit too clean from G2 just walking in there, isn't it?
Yep. Very patient, just waiting for Grayhound to make a mistake, and when they don't, you know, just swinging onto earlier with just a hero rifle or two and some pistol armor, most likely. These shots, on the re-entry, monesy on the ramp, and then JKS cracking open that entry towards Windows side really changed it around. They're going to send these 2 extra players in towards Secret. Molotov to try to stop them, cross into Secret, and a G-nade ins.
All right.
His util usage is something we...
ANZ players, in fact, almost every ANZ player, he seems to have a bit more of a cerebral understanding for the game, a sense of timing, an intuition maybe, that a lot of other players don't have or have not developed yet. And there's no doubt in my mind that currently he's the best player within ANZ.
xzoo, realistically, only looking for damage here. As many guns as he can take away from Grayhound is good for the cause.
Well, he's made a lot of noise and given away his position, so that... Oh, they're going to try something a little bit different. JKS out into Squeaky, dealt with by vexsight, who can't get much more than that. You've got Liaz flashed out as well. niko this time, the one throwing the flashes for xzoo. Can you believe it?
40 seconds.
G2 definitely prioritizing those heaven mollies. We saw it in a couple of the previous rounds as well. They were happy to invest multiple in that direction. Flash going to go through to try set up ins. I'm not sure if it ended up landing.
And this time it's towards ramp room. 2 players already here for Grayhound. Alistair opens things up. Sicko only 1 for 1ing, but repeat from Alistair is good for a second.
Bit more like it. Bit more like it. Need to see a little bit of that style and flair from Alistair. He knows there's someone close, and here we are. Alistair has arrived. A 3K in the round. Nicely done from him, and to be fair, well done from Sicko as well. Needed to get that 1 frag to keep him in check. But here's where niko can look to activate. We talked about that firepower, and if he somehow 1v4s Grayhound, it's a double setup on ramp once again. Liaz needs to get himself a kill here, can't get it done. And that leaves vexsight alone. He's hiding inside of that smoke. Will be cleared by Hunter, you'd think eventually. Nade's gonna go through. vexsight, shot in the back of the head. No success for Grayhound in this round. G2 are just too methodical.
Alistair seeing if he can pick one from heaven and maybe make this retake a prospect, but unfortunately copying a lot of damage to the nade. Will molly JKS out of position, but maybe not what he bargained for there.
So back to square one for Grayhound. Just when they're on the precipice of...
Inside a warehouse. Trying to hold on to the gun, and monesy spotted him out, which will allow Hunter to peek out. No AWP to be saved. AWP swapped over, and that could have been a buy for Grayhound now. With a couple of players at 3 to 3.5k, it's a very weird CT economy situation to be in. I want to see what they're put together. Play those swing positions. Quicker wall of smokes here for G2. They're crossing straight down Secret. They've also got xzoo, who's just dropping straight down Annex, but Alistair able to pluck multiple players out. Traded by monesy though.
Oh, Sicko. Player on the ramp. Sicko in all sorts of trouble. Monesy has the molly that will pretty much end his life. 1 tick's going to be more than enough, and JKS gets the job done in the end. Decent trade from Ence, but G2 have brought it back to an even number scenario from the advantage that Grayhound had earlier on. Liaz gets his timing right onto Hunter, and now it's down 1-on-1. Ence, can he do it again for Grayhound? 10 and 6. He's trying to pull them, kicking and screaming through this half, but he can't do it in the final round. It is 9-3. G2 are wiping the floor with Grayhound.
They're going to be wrapping outside here with a couple of flashes over towards Annex.
Nice start for Alistair, but then again, even better on the trades from G2. A 3 for 2 thus far. vexsight struggles to hit the shots onto JKS that he needs, and that again is going to leave Ence in a clutch scenario. How many times he's been tasked with that so far today, I don't know, but I'm sure he's not so happy with the proceedings. Not even going to be given a freebie. There are players watching Heaven. Gets a good kill onto JKS to put it into 2-on-1, and has time to play with here as well. That said, oh, never mind, Ence has done it again!
And actually connect on the head. Too many body shots, unfortunately, and great flick from Ence.
How does he do it?
You know, at the same time, Jordan, nice 1v3, but unless, you know, clutches from Ence. Progression, smoke to frontside vent as well as Annex. Aggression on outside for niko. Goes quite well initially. Grayhound trying to hunt him down and isolate him, and they're able to do so. Monesy's out there still, though, unchecked.
I don't know if they expect a second player here behind Red Crate. Liaz loses his life as a result. That nade came through from Hunter as well to assist. No doubt about it. He knows, and he's ready to take that fight to them. vexsite will get himself a trade, but he needs to do a little bit more than that. You have multiple players heading in his direction. Ence is cleared up. But vexsite is being very cheeky, staying on the top side of the map. If he wins this 1v1 against hooXi, somehow walking out of the smoke, then we might be on for a vexsite clutch as well. Smoke fades. He's not going to check back then, and that is too easy in the end.
So I think continue to build that money up. No plant for Grayhound here. See if they're able to put together a buy. Obviously, that 4 alive in a round. Cash behind it. Another couple of pieces of missed util there from Grayhound, and here's the uppers pop off the back of that, and it's worked again. Another man advantage here for Grayhound.
Yeah, these A takes have been doing pretty well for Grayhound so far. And again, it looks like it'll be an early save call from G2, but that has not worked out. Sicko just doubles down, and that was scary. Nice entry from vexsite. One thing to be said was vexsite was really, really quiet in the first half on the CT side. And he's usually one of the better performers for Sicko. Did he spot that player at Red Crate? I think he might have, but either way, niko's been able to strike. Already that shot misses by a mile. And Sicko will take advantage of that, brings it back to the 4-on-4. JKS, not good enough for one more. Liaz, former teammate of JKS, maybe knows his tendencies. Hunter, though, is a different matter, but he should be traded down. Nice double peek from Ence and Alistair.
Look at this lurk through lobby from Sicko. You know, Grayhound, they don't need to rush anything here. They're not trying to plant on lowers. They're trying to reroute back into upper. Sicko's able to walk straight out upper and find some space there. There's a player down decon. Oh, he's actually gone down vent.
Oh,
the shadow. Is there a shadow?
Doesn't matter. Sicko rips the head off of hooXi. And that is going to incentivize them to come down to B, but they've got to be quick about it because that wrap is coming through from niko in the ramp room. If they're too slow, he might get himself a free pick while the bomb's being planted. Someone gets timed. Ence
I think he's seen the shadow.
Going to peek the angle, and that's what I'm talking about. niko, 1-on-3. This would be the nail in the coffin for Grayhound if they were to lose this round. And niko's the type of player to make it happen. It would be 4 kills in the round. Alistair tucks himself into dark. Sicko not moving a muscle at the back of sight. And time is ticking away from niko. He doesn't have a kit. He's clearing out the ramp room.
Position.
Uh-oh.
Well, he's legged him through the vent.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is it, this is it. This is Grayhound in a nutshell.
Bombs dropped in heart.
It always seems to go like this. They build up that hope, they build up that confidence, and then a round like this happens.
Just when I was sold, Jordan. Every time.
I know.
They got my money, and then they pissed off.
They did.
They ran off with it.
That said, they've built themselves enough rope to still have a chance of keeping the map alive should this round go by the wayside, which Liaz is going to try and ensure will not be the case. Now, that's a tough ask for sure. 1-on-4. He's got 1 out of the 4. He just doesn't have any position that really feels comfortable to play from. Time is also now running down. He's hoping for the mistake to come through from the CT side. He's not going to get it. 3-man. We've been pulled back a peg.
Yeah.
Grayhound have as well, but will they falter?
Bro, this Mag 7 looks insane in height. Hunter is making that look really scary. Unless I'm missing something. That's some new special tech. Ence, nice opener onto Hunter here. Blown open smoke for niko on outside. He is such a fearsome player on yard. Oh, but he's cleaned up by Liaz. Man advantage for Grayhound now.
Spam battle definitely goes the way of Grayhound there. 4-on-3. hooXi, monesy, JKS to try to salvage this one again for G2. Remembering their money's not fantastic at the moment, and Ence, he'll get the better of JKS. I'm not sure what that molly's meant to be for, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. hooXi and Alistair have run into one another, but Ence is there to get the trade, and then he wants some more as well. Ence stepping up again for Grayhound.
Different position. Pop flash on the timing. Catches Sicko completely unawares. That's what I said. You're not going to pick niko up on outside 3 rounds in a row. Missed shot by Alistair. They can't catch him falling off, and a man advantage for G2. Much needed.
Okay, 1 for 1. That's not enough for Grayhound to make things look too exciting. JKS, timing could be awkward for him here. If he pops his head up, someone rips it off. That's not going to happen, though. He'll do exactly that to vexite. And you'd think with that, the round probably is now secured. Alistair will try to creep through outer once again.
30 seconds. Got to speed it up. This push up onto ladder base. Oh, HooXi's already ready for it. I just don't think this is going to work, Jordan.
No, sir. All right, well, it's going to come down to the final round here for Grayhound.
They had 1,400 loss bonus. I know some of them can buy. I only read 3 of their monies.
I think they're okay for 3 AKs.
Outside G2 trying to read whether anyone's going down there, but now they want to beef JKS.
No, not
but
like
it was
this.
a mistake. 3K for him.
That's the most painful way for it to happen at the hands of JKS. Ence, though. Ooh, Ence. Can he do it again?
Huffing the copium, mate.
Get it in me. Come on, Ence.
Oh.
Here we go. It's on, Pilski. Don't you worry about it. He's got 1. Only needs 2 more.
Oh,
And he
the
knows.
He hears the footsteps.
He's going to get that timing as well.
No way.
Okay, it is so doable now. This would be Ence literally carrying Grayhound through this map. But does he expect Hunter to have come up the vent? I think he might. Is it a fake plant? Yes, it is. He thinks it might be Hut. That might be the wrong choice, though. It's happening. All wrong for Grayhound. So close, but yet so far. And it is G2 that will knock Grayhound down into the lower bracket. Is it too late to get MR15 back?